Hey guys, Popular Boat here, back to play some more Kaiserreich in our Imperial Japan campaign. Now, we've just loaded the save and we had these three events fire, which are for three states that are already independent. So, let's just make them puppets again. Let's just have a quick look around, because it's been a couple weeks actually. I think I skipped stream last week because other stuff was happening? I don't remember. Liberate them again so you don't lose pole power. Yep, of course. Now, are we actually fighting... I've got to get used to all the changes in hotkeys. Alright, we're at war with a lot of people at the moment. Russia, Turkey for some reason. What are the wars we're currently in? Japanese-German war still going on. Japanese-Indian war, that's fine. And Peruvian-Ecuadorian... That's not us. Why you lie to me? Japanese-Russian war has brought in all these guys. Alright, I've been playing a fair bit of EU4 and CK2, so I have to get my head back into the right hotkeys. Alright. So we're trying to finish off India. Let's resume. We were waiting for some political power to do some of these, weren't we? Yes. Are there any focuses we want? I don't care about paratroopers. All that stuff is fine. Suppressing subjects. That could be nice. How are we on equipment? Looking really good actually. We've got new heavy tanks. We're turning them into self-propelled artillery. Crushing our way through India. What are these guys doing? Alright, red group was in the north, orange group's in the west, pink group in the south. They don't really need to be overlapping, do they? Let's have a look at supply. I'm just doing a quick stock take of what's going on everywhere. Mongolia's in a bit of trouble for infrastructure, but we're busy building the shit out of that. If we go construction engineering, construction repair even, that might help us out. There's a fair bit of infrastructure we're waiting on being fixed. Yeah, I'm from Denmark, so name is spelled Frederick, just like the old kings. Who are you playing in the next CK2 series? I need to work that out still. Beric, who I was going to be playing with, is being called into work more regularly at the moment. So let's put a bit of a dampener on what we can actually do together. Alright, let's go repair... Construction repair is a focus, so we get through these repairs quicker. Because we really need that infrastructure ready to go. We got next level planes. Might as well get naval bombers as well. Change our production around. Keep the game unpaused. How are we on air experience? 172. Bit of reliability and some engines, I reckon. Got a friend who's in Denmark who lives in Odense. Yeah, I've got a couple people I've made, well, a couple of friends I've made through this channel that are from Denmark as well. Alright, we've got air wings with no mission. Who? That's a mission. What are you talking about? They got kicked out of where they were. We should get red group active, because they have proper supply up there. Have you played as a vassal of the Western Protectorate in CK2? What do you mean by the Western Protectorate? Where's that? Oh, you mean in the China area? the new protectorate stuff. I haven't actually played over that side of the map yet. This group is really bad on equipment. Let's slow the game down to speed 3. Can't keep up with chat. This orange group really needs to be pushing back, but they are short on equipment and short on supplies. This group's pushing through India nicely. Planes need to be moved up, but they don't really have the range. First series I saw on this channel was the CK2 series with Denmark. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that game. I know Beric likes playing as Denmark because he likes all the Viking stuff. So it is a high possibility that we'll do that. 1943. Have we got all our industry done? Yes. Engineering. We need more decryption, probably. Outdated equipment and production. Let's increase those tanks. Let's get the truck moving in there, these 2 infantry crushing that guy, these 3 pushing him back. These fronts aren't doing too great. Alright, pink group, you need to completely be on this side. We're getting pushed back really hard by Russia considering the position we're in. This infrastructure is shit though. Don't understand why it's going around this way. We are still building that up. Hey boat, where are you from? I'm from Western Australia. Down in Perth. Oh, did we... No, we don't have that airport yet. We've got all these airports fine. This red group needs to actually be pushing. Could be nice to see you conquer as much as possible on the map with you starting as a Viking. Yeah, my idea for the multiplayer campaign is that people can just drop in and out as we play the session, so no one has to actually be there the whole time. And we can just play the whole way through. Like, I'd like to start at the earliest date and get all the way to the latest date. I think that would be pretty fun. What's this group doing? Let's get them aggressing back. Supplies shouldn't be too far off getting fixed. I have a friend living in Adelaide. I lived in Adelaide for a while. It's a pretty nice city, just a bit outdated. So I'm guessing about 2 to 3:16. If you're trying to guess the time, it's just past 12. Like, I start the stream at noon. Makes it nice and easy. I think these fronts are just too overextended. They're way too long. Alright, this pink group, one of these groups is full of volunteers, and who are they from? Yellow flag. Feng Shen. Start them a lend-lease of guns. And let's just give them 24,000 of these. Why can't I give them support equipment? Are we just not producing support equipment? Okay, that explains why some of our shit's not doing too well. We must have... I can't remember, but I think we had a lot spare. And now we don't. From Washington State, I always enjoyed watching you make a lot of gold in Italy with trade ports. Yeah, I had fun playing with Robot on that one. I would like to play another campaign as Doges. I think Robot was keen to jump into CK2 multiplayer as well, playing as one of the trade companies and just pushing funds into everyone. Funding the world's wars was his concept. From Washington State. Oh, it's quite an effort to make it to my streams then, because it must be pretty late for you guys. It'll be 4 AM for me when your stream started, so I was waiting, ready to watch. Doesn't YouTube tell you what time it's going to start in your local time? Well, that was my understanding of it at least. Let's get these people into that group, because this group is our backup group. How's our fleet doing? Don't need to cover Siam, we do need to cover more of India. We're protecting home. Cool. This Russian stuff's a bit of a challenge, isn't it? They do have a lot of artillery in their division though. What do our troops look like? We have artillery in ours too. Same combat width. Motorized rocket artillery. Alright, we were putting those in our motorized divisions. 8:20 PM. Oh, that's not too bad at all. It said in 18 hours and in 15 hours, but I'm sick and was waiting. Fair enough. How come a lot of people don't just annex the entire map? Well, in this game, in Kaiserreich, when your only option is to fully annex, and then it pops up with that message saying, do you want to liberate it or continue to occupy it for a huge political power cost? In the base game, I do a mix of the two. And generally in the base game, if you puppet people, you can use them to milk their manpower by doing this function. You create a template from your subject, and then you modify it, and it pulls the manpower out of your puppet. Alright, let's push up in a few of these places we have the chance to. This orange group is doing a shit job. I know they're out of supply, but come on. We need better infrastructure there. So this whole state needs to have full infrastructure. Ports in Kyushu. Is Kyushu this state? I think so, yeah. Where is state map mode? There. Maybe we need more ports back home, is it? Yeah, Kyushu is back home, of course. Now, where are our supplies heading there from? Down there. Oh, these goddamn supplies. Actually, let's cancel those ports. And let's do a shitload of ports from the capital. Yeah, so the mainland's buffed enough, it's just the home ports are too shit. Let's move the focus of where that line is pushing. How many languages can I speak? I can speak English and that is about it. I can vaguely interpret a little bit of German because it's similar to English. But yeah, don't know many languages at all. It's one thing we don't really have a strong push for in Australia. Like at school I had the option of learning a whole bunch of different languages, but I just didn't really try. Like mainly we get taught Asian languages because we're right next to China, Japan, Malaysia, but I really did not put much effort into that at all. Alright, that blue group's doing pretty well. We have that closer airport, so we can move these planes so they're actually effective. And this red group's doing a shit job too. What the hell? Everyone's just really overextended. This is bad. Bad lines. We need blue group to be free. And we need more divisions. Learning Spanish at the moment. Nice. Can speak English and Danish. Can understand Norse and Swedish because they're similar. Yeah, I'm very jealous of Denmark. You guys have a pretty great setup there. I really enjoyed Denmark. Copenhagen was fucking amazing. Alright, let's get those planes closer again. Pink group is really trash. Let's put blue group on very aggressive. We need them to just crush out India so we can call that a war. We have enough political power to do a thing. Planes. Air superiority would probably be handy. Yeah, let's do that. In America, that offer European languages. Yeah, I really should have done German at school. I would have enjoyed that a hell of a lot more than I did Japanese. Probably would have been a lot more useful for me too. Alright, putting this back on speed 4. All we can do is wait for production and wait for our troops to be good. Instruction 5 is done. This tree is very much finished for us. We do need a bit more steel because Mongolia is not giving it to us. Don't need as much aluminium. Let's get more garrisons being trained. We should probably train some of these tanks as well. Hello Heaven Chocker Dude, welcome to stream. How was learning Japanese? Well, in primary school I learnt Japanese, and that was fine. Did pretty well with that. But then when I got into high school we were learning Japanese from scratch again, because it assumed that we didn't have any Japanese knowledge, so I just didn't really try to learn. So I was like, yeah, I already know all this basic stuff, I don't have to pay attention. So once we weren't doing just basic stuff, I fell behind pretty fast. Alright, we need more factories making support equipment. Supply in Mongolia is a lot better now that we are upgrading ports. 48 out of Kyushu, so if we get the round of ports... No, okay. Hiroshima is our main port at the moment, I think. Could you sacrifice heavy SP production for more support equipment to export to puppets? We only have 5 factories doing heavy SPs. I could drop it back, but I'm not too fussed at the moment. We're gonna get more factories faster. Hey, there we go. Goodbye, India. We need to claim these good provinces first. Of course they poached that. Alright, let's get the steel. Oh, we can't get the steel. Can we get... yeah, there we go. Now we make sure we're connected, and then we shake our heads at some lovely border gore. At least we still have the connection back through to where our troops need to be. Alright, now that they're free, what are we going to do? I want red group just to be focused up there. Orange group is struggling where they are. Let's make them just do Mongolia. Blue group can do this section down here and push forward. That war finished, so I don't have to worry too much about garrison. Actually, not at all, because there's not going to be any resistance there. Alright, those planes are also free. Let's get them up here. We colonized an area, so we have a bit more core territory there. A bit more manpower. What did I miss? Bet Japanese is more hard to write the words, they just paint. Japanese lettering is easy, or like knowing the possible sounds for Japanese and how to pronounce stuff is pretty easy because it's all just combinations of 2 letters, basically. But yeah, writing is hard and knowing the correct words is hard. What's our main goal as Japan? Well, we were trying to just keep pushing west. Make our whole co-prosperity sphere. But at the moment I'm just trying to not finish the wars we're in. Like, we're still at war with Yemen and shit over there. Yemen and Finland. We got the Russian bloc. We kind of just want to beat the other factions at this point. But it is time for me to call this an episode, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying. Like, subscribe, check out all the links below, and I'll see you in the next episode.